What's up everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Mac and today we're going to go over the Desert Raid. If you're watching this week, this is currently the podium vehicle, so try to win that, but we'll talk about it and you can decide whether you want to buy it or something or wait till it goes on sale. Like always, please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future content.
So, what's up?
Alright, for this Desert Raid, we'll go over the customizations real quick, discuss them, and then I'll kind of make my adjustments, see what we come out with. For armor, for all these standard things, you know I'm going to the top.
I think I just got a carton. Nice.
Brakes, we'll hit the race brakes. Engine, we're going to the top for sure. Horn, I've been on that truck horn for a while, so we'll just keep that going. The lights I'll kind of mess with here in a bit, but it looks like the front lights do work. I don't know if we'll be able to put some like roof lights on later on, but we'll check that out. Neon kit, pretty standard. Livery, two different liveries. Get the drone and the Badger. So far, not a lot. Respray, we got primary. It looks like everything except the wheels and that top. Maybe, yeah, that's about it. Secondary. Thought the wheels would change. But it just looks like that top. I don't see anything inside the cab either. Not even the brake calipers. So pretty much just that top piece for now. Suspension from the top to the bottom. Not a huge difference. Transmission, you know we're gonna hit the top there.
She's gonna run sweet.
Turbo, we want that. Wheels, I'm sure just standard customization here. Different type, different colors, and whether you want low grips or bulletproof tires, stuff like that, smoke. So that is it. There is not a lot of customization at all to this Desert Raid. I'll adjust it, see what I come up with, and we'll talk about it. Alright, this is what we got. I maxed out performance on everything. I went with like a desert tan. Since it's a Desert Raid, figured desert tan. Went with that color. Went with the drone livery just so it wasn't so plain. It just looked so plain to me without anything on it. Not a lot of customizations to this thing at all. Alright, we got that Desert Raid fully customized, all doors open. We'll take a look at this. It is similar to the trophy truck, a lot of the same style. It looks okay, like it's pretty cool for what it is, but we'll talk about its off-road performance, its straight line performance, and whether you should buy this or not. So speed down the track, you know, it's not going to compete with a lot of vehicles. Some of the off-road vehicles, obviously, but your other vehicles, no. The Drogger, for instance, would crush this thing. But overall speed is not horrible. So this vehicle is slightly based off of the Red Bull. It's like a Red Bull SMG buggy. I'll put a picture of that up real quick. Alright, some quick off-road testing with the Desert Raid. It looks like the exhaust is underneath. So this first test through the water, we'll see what we could do to drown this thing. is not going to go so well. I think we're going to drown it rather quick. Try to go shallow before we go deep, you know? So as far as getting through the water, it doesn't seem that bad. But as soon as we get out here a little bit, I think we're gonna end up killing it. It's doing okay so far. There it goes. All right, for the second off-road challenge, we're gonna do a Mount Chiliad mountain climb. This route is a good test route for vehicles to see how good they are at climbing. Pretty much just go in this river and we're gonna hit the top of Mount Chiliad. Just keep on following it under these little bridges. So far it seems okay, but as it gets steeper, as we pass like the grassy area, get into the more rocky, mountainous area, I think this is gonna change rather quick. If you see my video the other week, going up this with the jogger, it's not a huge difficult route, but you're gonna have to shift weight. It does get steep in a couple parts, but we'll see how this one does. All super easy so far. And you notice it's still grassy, so it's not too difficult through here. But now it gets rocky. What did I hit there? Now it gets pretty rocky, so it's gonna start to get pretty difficult. This thing seems like it's doing really well. Try not to tip it here. Just fluttering the gas, keeping it going. Seems like it's doing really well, actually. Get up there. It's kind of my fault. All right, the Desert Raid did so well on that last one. If I didn't mess things up, I think we would have hit the top really easy. This one, I kept trying with multiple vehicles. I never was able to accomplish it with a car or a truck or anything. I only got it with the Hakachu drag. The Drogger was the best at this route, and it's easy till we get to the steep portion, but I'm curious if this will do the same or better, because it seems like it's climbing really well. So right after this little choke point is where it gets hard. You want to go up this chute, stand center to left on this dark portion right here. You want to cut back over and get up in this chute. And that almost seemed like it was better than the Drogger. Alright, attempt 2, just because we got so far. Try to maintain a little bit more speed. I was going a little bit slow there, following the same path. Well, there you go. I'll try it a bunch of times, but this thing, pretty good for what it is. For like climbing, off-road, maybe not through the water or anything, being where the exhaust is, but overall it's pretty good for the off-road scene if you're doing trails and stuff up Mount Chiliad. So the Desert Raid can be found in southern San Andreas in the off-road little tab. As is, the price is $695,000. Like I said, this week it is podium vehicle. Is it worth it? Before we say is it worth it or not, quick recap. Customization, there was not a lot of customization at all on this thing, but it does look okay. Top speed is not there. Off-road performance through the water, not very good. Where the exhaust is, it'll drown the vehicle rather quick, but we did make it pretty far through the water. Off-road and climbing capabilities, it definitely has it. So if you're just bahaing through Mount Chiliad, going on trails with friends, this is a pretty good vehicle for it. I think it performed pretty well. Is it worth the $695,000? I don't think so. I would try to win this off the podium or get it on a discount. That's my opinion. Some of you guys may love this thing, want it right now. So if you have the money, go for it. If you don't, I'd say wait till it goes on discount. All right, really appreciate y'all coming out. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.